Like, are you okay in the head? Today we're gonna be doing a Q&A because the last video I didn't really introduce myself or any of that. I kind of just jumped into it, and honestly I think that was kind of just nerves, like getting the channel started. But now that that's out the way, we may as well do a Q&A, get to know me type thing. So my full name is Dominique Christina Daniel. A lot of people like to put an S on the end of Daniel, and I don't know why, but people like to do that and it's pretty frustrating. I've lived in 4 countries. So I was born in Cape Town, which is where I live now, which is South Africa, if you don't know. My parents were living in Tanzania, so I moved there obviously like when I was old enough to be on a plane. It's like a few weeks old, I guess, I don't know. So I moved to Tanzania, and I moved to Mozambique after a few years, and then I moved to Malawi, and then I moved to Cape Town, South Africa. So currently I've lived in 4 countries. I went to a pre-primary type school in Mozambique, and then I did reception through to grade 8 in Malawi. I did half of grade 8 there because I was in an American curriculum, which is kind of why my accent has a bit of a twist to it. You'll probably pick that up sometimes. So I was in the American curriculum, where we only started our school year in August. I started grade 8 in August of 2017, and in December of 2017 I moved to Cape Town. When I moved here, the school that I started going to in January of 2018 said that I had to start grade 8 again because I'd only done half and it was a different curriculum and all sorts of stuff. So I've been to 3 schools basically, but all in 3 different countries. My birthday is the 4th of June. I was born in 2003. I'm 17 now, and that kind of is why I was saying like, yeah, I had to start grade 8 again, and like that can be quite frustrating for me sometimes because like I'm 17 and I'm halfway through grade 10. Like that's not right, you know, and sometimes it just bothers me, but I'm getting used to it. I mean, it's not like I can't do anything about it, you know. It would probably be like, if it was like in my adult life and having like my career and stuff like that, it would probably be Spain or Greece. They're both like really beautiful places, and like the architecture and the history of architecture there is just something else. It's just so beautiful. It's like those are my 2 dream places to live. I mean, it's not a deal breaker. So I go through like seasons of my hot drinks. So sometimes like I'll be on like a caffeine thing where I need coffee like every day, and that will literally go on for like 2-3 months, and then it's gone, and then I'm on to something else. I do have like 1 coffee a day, maybe 2, but I'm actually having more of this other hot drink where it's literally just lemon juice and honey and hot water. And I don't know about you, but that's like literally one of my favorite drinks ever. I love it. My mom would normally try, like she wants me in bed by 10 so I can get some good sleep, you know. So now that I'm on holidays and we are in lockdown, so I can't even go anywhere, there's no need to go to bed early. So I try to go to bed by 2, just so that I can like get up the next day at a decent time and still do something with my day, because I'm not someone who likes to just be in bed the whole day. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have done it before, and personally I find it pointless because there are things to be done, you know, like you can do something with your life even if you're just stuck at home. I try to get as close to 8 hours plus if possible. Yeah, normally I go to bed anywhere between 10 and 3 a.m. I actually don't have many secrets, to be honest. Like, I'm not someone who would keep massive secrets. If you hear something about me or you have like a suspicion about something, literally you can come ask me, and I'm one of those people who will literally tell you, yes, it's true, no, it's not true. I mean, obviously there are some things where I'm like, no, I'm not going to tell you, or no, that's none of your business. But majority of things I'm pretty open about. This is an interesting question because I wouldn't say I have like a massive crush on anyone right now. Like, obviously there are people that I find attractive. Like, if you consider that as a crush, then there's not anyone specific. I don't think. But in terms of like vibing with anyone, having a thing with anyone, It's not really anyone right now, you know? And I'm not even looking for anyone because, number one, I recently got out of a relationship 2 months ago. It's better for me not to be in a relationship right now. Like, I'm 17, I have to finish high school still. I still have to start my career, build a name for myself, and all those things. And like, I'm not saying that you can't have a high school relationship, because if I would say that, that would be very hypocritical, because I've had quite a few high school relationships and I'm only 17. You can definitely have high school relationships. That's perfectly fine. It's up to you. But personally, I don't think that I need to have someone by my side as a boyfriend, like with the boyfriend title, just for me to be able to get through high school, if that makes any sense. It's an open door at this point. Like, if I end up feeling that way about someone and getting into another relationship, then so be it, you know? But I'm not gonna be like, no, I'm not getting into another relationship. But I'm also not like, I need someone. So I don't have a massive crush on anyone. But I'm also not like looking for anyone, you know? I only have 5 piercings. Okay, that sounds like quite a few. So I have 3 in this ear. I don't know if you can see, there's a black one, then this other gold one, and then the hoop. And then in this ear, I only have 2. I have a hoop and then matching gold one to this gold one. I don't necessarily have any hobbies. Like, I don't have any like specific hobbies. Like, I'm not like a bookworm or anything like that. I'm just social. I just like to be with my friends when I'm not busy, and that's about it, you know? That's an interesting question. I don't actually know if I'm like drawn to a specific hairstyle on someone, like on guys. Although I am like someone who definitely says like natural is better in my opinion. So if you've got curly hair, let it be curly. Like, okay, I'm definitely more drawn to guys with curly hair for some reason. I don't know. And I feel like it's something that's definitely like coming in as like a trend where girls like guys with curly hair. But for me, that's never been the case. Like, I've always liked guys with curly hair. Like, literally since I was like flipping 11 years old. So I don't know if I have like a specific style. Like, neat on the sides. I do like it like if it's like longer on the top, but not like messy and then the sides are messy. Like, no, don't do that. I would definitely say that I don't have like specific people. Like, some people would say like my mom or my siblings or something like that. I don't have it like that. Like, that's not my situation. For me, it's more so the people that I keep close to me, like my close friends, and also definitely my parents and whatnot. They definitely have an influence on how I handle situations and the decisions I make. So, like, literally perfect example is this YouTube channel. I was literally so indecisive about starting this thing. Truth be told, there is quite a bit of a story behind how this got started. So if you want that story time, comment down below and I'll definitely do that sometime. People that are really close to me and support me, they definitely have a great influence on how I have just turned out as a person. I'm gonna literally put it out there from the get-go of this, is that fake friends and fake people are gonna be always around, no matter who you are, what you're doing, where you are, like, regardless of all of those things. To put it not so nicely, there's always gonna be snakes. That's the long and the short of it, you know? And I think if you are someone who tends to be a fake friend to other people, then it's not very right, and I don't think it's very nice, because some people take very negatively to those types of people around them. I can definitely speak from experience of having people claiming to be my friends and turning out to just stab me in the back or use me to get to someone else or use me for clout, even though I really don't have much clout, like, at all. But I definitely know of quite a few people from my past, even people that are still in my life now, that literally will go and tell other people and be like, yeah, I'm only friends with Dom for clout. And there's been a few instances where people have told me that, and they've been like, you know, so-and-so said that they're only friends with you for clout. Fake people, you can't avoid them. They're gonna be there. But also, I'm not saying you can't trust anyone, because that is a bit extreme in my opinion. Maybe if you have other reasons, then yes, that's of course your reason, and I'm not going to judge you for that or any of that. But you should definitely always watch your back, not like to the point where you don't trust anyone at all, but just keep an eye out, you know? Yes, you can trust some people, and yes, you are gonna find quite a few amazing people who genuinely want the best for you, you know? And you're gonna find other people who are absolutely snakes, and that's all that they are, you know? Like, they have nothing better to do with them, with their lives than be fake and be a snake. So it's kind of a situation where it's gonna happen regardless of everything. It's gonna happen. And if it hasn't happened to you and it doesn't happen to you, count that as a massive blessing. Because majority of us, when it does happen to us, it doesn't end well. Like, you emotionally just, it's not easy to handle, you know? Like, once you found out that someone actually is just using you for something, and something that's not even worth using someone for, you know? It's just not fun. So my thoughts on fake friends are, they're real. They're gonna be there. They're out there. They're gonna come, they're gonna go. And just watch your back, you know? I didn't want to get into any like really, really deep questions just because I didn't want this to be super, super long for me to go into more depth about certain topics or questions or anything like that. There's time. So if you want me to do those things, you know what to do. Comment down below. Or you can DM me or reach out to me on any of my other platforms. They're all in my description. That's it for this week. And as I've said, don't be shy to contact me. Don't be shy to question me on anything. Okay, I'm also saying, like, don't come and like rapid fire question me. But like, don't be shy to ask me things and ask for my opinion on things or advice. I'm not saying that I know everything, and I'm not saying I'll always be able to answer every single thing. But I'm here for you guys. Like, that's all I really want to do, is just make people smile and help others, you know, because it's a harsh world we live in, and that's the reality, you know.